Hello, and today we're going to be fitting the Rob Drew tray. Now if you're not aware, a lot of motorhomes are built on the Ford Transit chassis, and these have been seen to have some problems with water getting into the engine area. Now this can affect a number of things, but the main reason is we want to keep water away from the injectors as they can rust in over time. Particularly as motorhomes aren't used every day, like a lot of the delivery drivers that will be using them, and obviously the water will evaporate off the hot engines. If it's left to sit, then it can rust in. Now when I got Gustav and I first saw this, I did some testing myself when I was cleaning it to see if water got through, and it didn't seem to. But I'm now seeing that there is water getting in. Maybe it was just sitting at a different angle. So I have bitten the bullet and I purchased one of the trays. They're not cheap, but they are hand built by Rob. And I believe some of the money goes to charity, certainly the original ones did. But in the scheme of things, when you're paying so much money for a new motorhome, the cost is insignificant. And the way I look at it is, I want this motorhome to last at least 10 years, if not 20 years, and the cost of this is nothing when you look at it over that period of time. I'd rather be on the safe side and not have any problems, because I understand that having the injectors sorted out when it's out of warranty is very, very expensive. So we're going to fit it and be done with it. So here we go. Now just to say what's included, Rob sends you the tray. It's fantastically packed and it arrives really quickly, and in with it are the nuts and bolts and the bracket that you'll see me fit in a moment. That's included. What's not included is the hose, and you need the proper sort of engine hose. It's a radiator hose, I think, so it's heat proof and etc., because that's going to be down in the engine compartment. And the Jubilee clips. Now I've gone for it's 30mm to 20mm size. That seems to be the right one to fit this hose. Now if you need to get this, the way to contact Rob is to go into one of the Facebook groups for Baileys or Swifts, I believe, too, and contact him. He's in those groups. Rob also sends you videos of how to fit it. I just thought it'd be interesting to show you a video of someone that doesn't know what they're doing trying to fit this, because I do believe it's fairly easy to do. Let's see. So I haven't opened the bonnet for a few days. It has been raining, so let's see what it's like. So it's not too bad at the moment. This is the area that the problem is occurring. Down the back, you can see all that water there that's coming in. Now what really made me decide to go ahead with the tray is I got a baking tray which is about the same size as Rob's tray, and just left it here ahead of some severe weather that we had coming over. And when I opened it a couple of days later, that baking tray was full of water. So the idea is that it's going to take the water and just drain it down the side. So the first thing to do is we're going to put a bracket behind here. Get the bracket and place it underneath. Like that, and we're just going to hold that up as we bring the tray over. Right, we're going to try and hold that up. There's the one. Right. Going to try and hold that up. There we go. Just a tiny bit bend that bit. Let's get that on. Right. So next thing is to tighten them up so it doesn't move. No, I'm not very good. I don't use spanners a lot, but That says half, so is that imperial? Is that half an inch? No idea, but it works. Let's do it fairly evenly. Now it's fairly solid. Just going to do it sort of hand tightly. And I will check this after long journeys or before long journeys to make sure it hasn't come loose. I don't want to do it too tight, but that should do. That is nice and solid now. So that took really a couple of minutes, that's all. Next is to fit the Jubilee clip over the end of the hose. In fact, yeah. Okay, flathead screwdriver. Should do. Solid. And then it's just a matter of threading the pipe down through the engine and securing it out of the way with cable ties. So So the hardest bit for me was feeding the pipe downwards because it was curly and it wanted to come back up, and I'm trying to keep it away from the radiator fan. I dare say there's a myriad ways of it being fed down. I fed mine down there next to this filler cap so I can cable tie it onto there, and then I've had to go underneath the van and just sort of coerce it to come across, and there's two pipes going along at the bottom which are similar sort of pipes, and I'm going to cable tie it onto there. Chief thing is to make sure it's out of the way of any moving parts, but the only thing I suspect is moving is a radiator fan, which I can feel down there. We don't want it anywhere near that, but otherwise I think that will be okay. The first cable tie is going to go here. So along that pipe, there's already cable ties there, so I don't see a problem with cable tying it onto there, so that's what we'll do. I'm going to do it overly tight, just to stop it wobbling, and cut off the excess. Make sure I don't cut other things. Okay, now we'll see if we can fit one lower down. Yep, I think I'm probably too old for going underneath the van regularly. But, oh dear, my glasses keep falling off. Right, hopefully you can see. Try to hang on to my glasses. So just cabled onto these pipes at the bottom, and it just goes off out of the way. So that should be fine. Right. Hopefully that's job done. If there's no more video clips from Go for Gustav, then send out search party. I'm still underneath the van. So a near quick and painless experience. The worst bit was going underneath the van, especially as I got a bad back, but needs must. We now have the Rob Drew tray installed. If you think I've attached any of those pipes incorrectly, please let me know in the comments and I'll do something about it. But I think that should be okay. Morning. So after installing the tray yesterday, it's rained all night. So let's see if there's any water in the tray. I've not opened the bonnet today. So look at the amount of water that's in the tray. Because the way I park, the van is sloping backwards, so it's not going to drain completely out of here. You can see it's come over there. I'm about to turn the van round anyway because we're preparing to go away to Tissington CL, one of our favourite, tomorrow. So we'll see what the water is like once I've turned the van round and see if it's drained as it goes the other way. As I say, nothing is level here, so it probably won't all drain out, but that certainly has stopped the water going down onto the injectors there. So the van's now around the other way, so we'll see if the water is drained. Yeah, I know it looks like it hasn't, but that's just black. There's actually no water there, it's all drained out. I think that's job done. Thank you very much, Rob Drew.